Vinciguerra Custom Shop Guitars. I wanted to take a minute to post up a video, excuse the headphones and all this stuff. I'm still working on this recording thing. But let me show you this Archer Custom 6 from '08. And naturally, I'm going to get some fuzz. What the heck is going on? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try to push through. Spalted zebra, one of a kind, a piece of wood. I've never seen another piece like it. Really looks like some crazy ebony. Flame maple tone cap and a black walnut solid back. It does have, how do you do that? Well, jeez. The neck is really the biggest deal with this. This is actual piece of Rockwood that I got from Greg Curbo many years ago. I did a whole billet from him, so I was able to get like 4 or 5 necks out of the billet. This is one of them. It's the last on the planet. Rutland plywood that used to make Greg's stuff burnt to the ground a couple years ago, so we won't have any of that. And plus, Greg's recipe was different than the regular diamond wood that they put together. Greg's were all face laminates, so it was a really high quality build for those guys, and special order and very expensive. So, and I know that directly because I paid Greg for for that piece. Anyway, let me just demo the bass before this thing decides to stop recording. This is EMG TWs. They have 3 coils in them. They have a full humbucker and a single coil jazz in them, which is awesome. The 2 mini switches here switch between humbucker mode in the up position and J's in the bottom. It has a 3-band EMG preamp, which is volume, balance, bass and treble on this mid concentric. It's bass on the bottom, treble on the top. This one is mid and shift on the bottom. There are also 2 custom EMG preamps that I have mounted in here that both are connected directly to the jazz coils on each pickup, and they're screwdriver potentiometer adjustable in the back to make the jazz output the same as the humbucker. Adds no noise. It really just changes the color when you change the selector. Doesn't change the volume, because I love the jazz sound. I just hate the volume drop between the two because one's so much more powerful and dominant. This is going to be humbucker mode, middle of the road in the pickups, middle of the road, center detent on everything. And let me see if we got audio. We do. All right, so back pickup, boost the bass. Hang on, I'm going too fast. Let me do that same thing in jazz mode. I moved everything back. Humbucker. Single. Hopefully you can hear the difference. Anyway, back pickup, boosted bass, a little bit of boosted mid. Same thing in the J. I boosted that mid way too much, I'm sorry. I've got it sweeped around a funny frequency. Okay, anyway, you get the picture there. I'm going to go to front, leave the bass boosted, leave the mids boosted a little bit. And the treble is just, it's been sitting on center detail. Jazz. Anyway, just to show the difference there. Okay, a little bit of thumb on the old school setting. Man, sloppy, sorry. Middle, center detent, center detent, center detent. Jazz. Okay, in the same position, I'm going to go back to humbucker. I'm going to boost the bass, boost the treble, and smiley face. I'm going to kill some of the mids. Jazz. And oh yeah, finger. All right, so I mean that's basically all the tones here. Let me just show you. I'm going to sweep the mid pot all the way up and just show you the range of the sweep. Just so that you can kind of hear the sweep mids is really cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop that for now so my camera doesn't crash and burn. So you might see some pictures online of this bass being fretless, lined fretless. It did start life as a lined fretless. It was my personal instrument. Loved it. Matter of fact, the track and the intro on this and the outro is this bass being played fretless. I've got the little story about Dan Spitz of Anthrax calling me. His new band was going on the road. His new bass player, he actually wanted his new bass player to play a custom bass, not the out of the store bass he was playing. And so they called me. I fretted this instrument because it was the only 6 I had in the building at the time that was, new. So I fretted it up, sent it down on the road with them. They played the heavy stuff, right? So they even did some old Anthrax stuff. So this bass sounded killer on that, even though that's not my genre. I didn't know this bass was going to sound killer on that stuff, but man, and Alan just made it sing. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So sorry about the bad playing. I just, my fingers are not connected with my brain this morning, but I'm still on my first cup. Well, it's not really my first. I wasted half my first, so this is my first real cup of coffee, and I haven't even got started on it yet. So peace out. Thanks a million. Bye.